Hey y'all, Joe here with Southern Coastal Cooking. Tonight I'm doing some more of the wonderful duck breast that I got online. I said at the tastyduck.com. It's a wonderful company here. And premium, super premium quality duck breast. Let me show you what I'm doing tonight. What I'm having to do is the duck breast come about 4 little packs. I had them, but they're two, of course, both sides of the breast stuck together on the skin and the fat. And what I'm doing, I'm taking my little Zen knife here, and I'm just being very careful. I want to separate the breast from the fat and the skin, for the simple fact that for this recipe, we're doing these game time poppers, duck poppers. I got from old Robbie, one of the poultry master's brother, and we're gonna take the skin off for this. So what I need to do here tonight, first off, like I said, is just pop this little breast right out of the skin. And like I said, just use a super sharp knife. Be careful. Last thing you want to do is lose some of that duck meat, like I just did there, just a little piece. But like I said, we just want to peel this skin back. If you leave a little skin or fat, that's not the end of the world. We can always handle that later. But what I want to do is basically just get this duck right up off the skin in the fat, so we can marinate him and everything and get him ready for tomorrow. So if you look at that, it comes up easily. Sharp enough knife. And look, this fat, you can render this down. This skin, I mean, that's a wonderful duck fat there. You don't want to throw that away. Bring that down for cooking with later. But for this recipe, I don't need the skin and the fat on these duck breasts. You see how I'm doing it? Just running the knife right down there. Being real careful not to cut into the meat of the duck breast. And look, that's one filleted out right there off the skin. I'm gonna do that for the other three. Tell you what, that was super easy to do. I mean, they just pull right off that skin basically, especially with that sharp Zen. So we're gonna take these and put them in the Ziploc and get the marinade ready. And just get them in here overnight, y'all. So get that Ziploc like that. Now we're gonna make the marinade per Rob's instructions here. We're gonna take some zesty Italian dressing. We don't need too much marinade. We don't have all that much duck. Put about a little cup or so in. He didn't give me exact measurements. He just said, just do it, can I ball it? I want to take some of this Allegro marinade. Good stuff here. He said, put you a few tablespoons of it. So we're going to do about 1, 2, 3 good tablespoons, maybe 4. Alright, with that. And I'm going to put a little bit more of the zesty Italian in there. Alright. I've got a little bit of Cattleman's barbecue sauce. Put about a couple tablespoons of that. Whatever, 2 tablespoons of that. Kind of heaping, I guess you could say. And then he said some garlic powder. Let me find some garlic powder. A teaspoon and a half or so garlic powder. Now, the next ingredient, he said, be sure to do this. He said mayonnaise. He said that is part of the deal. He said you got to put some mayonnaise in there. So he said about a cup. So let's go ahead and squirt that out. About a cup of mayo right there. All will be good. Top back on this thing and just whisk it around. He said that mayo does something, I don't know. He said puts that coating on that duck and just makes it wonderful. Whisk it up like that. On there just like that. There we go. And pour it in a bag. Do that on top of the duck. Do this without making a huge mess. Oh, come on. Don't fall over on me. I know this bag's about to fall over and make all kind of mess. Look at that, look at that. I'm getting it. Haven't made a mess yet. Alright, that's good. That's good right there. I'll seal this bag up. Squeeze the air out of it and we'll put it in the refrigerator. He said you don't have to do it in about 4 or 5 hours. We're gonna let it go overnight, just because that's gonna be more convenient for what I'm trying to do. So basically, let this just marinate in this wonderful marinade. Hey y'all, the next day here we're gonna continue with these duck stuffed jalapeno poppers. Y'all want to start making the stuffing right now. I've got 2 sticks of cream cheese here, and then I've got some Swiss cheese. You want to use grated Swiss cheese here. Good stuff. Go ahead and get it off in there. All right, we got one, what is that, a 6-ounce bag of grated Swiss cheese. We want to get a little bezels in there for flavor. You know, I always want to make sure you get some of that and something. Little bezels, just like that, y'all. And that'll be pretty good. Basically what we want to do is just kind of mash this up, mix it all together, and get it ready to make this stuffing. Oh, one more before I got last thing. You want to take that mayonnaise. He said put about 2 good tablespoons of mayonnaise in here. Something about it helps to make it nice and creamy. So we'll just mix all this up. We got all this mixed up. We'll set this aside in the refrigerator. Right now, we're gonna bust up some of these jalapenos. What to do? We got a little zen here. Now I want to leave that little stem on this one. We go right down the middle, best we can, and cut them in half. What you want to do is take a little spoon. And that's what Sapo's telling me. He said the people don't like the seeds in here, so we take this out for the people. Okay. And go ahead and do that on both sides, y'all. Let's see how we're doing this. Very simple. Okay, just scoop the seeds and the membrane and all that good out. All right. Y'all, so now what we're going to do, see I got all these cleaned out, bowed out, just what you want. I want to go ahead and stuff these because before I start putting meat and stuff out here, I want to get the vegetables taken care of. And look, just make sure you're real clean hands. You don't want to put too much stuffing in here. What you want to do is take, see like this one right here, take a little ball like that and just push it down throughout there and basically fill them up level. Kind of like that, okay? So that's how we're doing this. We'll do it with each one of them and set them over here on this pan. Also, I get the first batch here with cream cheese. I'm gonna put these in the refrigerator while we tend to the duck and the bacon. Also, I'm gonna take these duck breasts out of the marinade, rinse them off a little bit, and we'll get them here and cut them in strips. All right, so I got the first one right here. Back y'all up so you can see a little bit better. And what I'm gonna do is just take this zen and just kind of cut them into strips. A little thin, like fajita meat almost, I guess you would say. That's how Robbie said to do it. I said just strip that duck meat up. And put a bowl here on the side. And try to remove any like little sinew and stuff. Like that piece, like that fat attached to it, so that's not going to be very good. Take that off. So we'll go ahead and do this to all the duck breasts. Also, I got some nice applewood smoked bacon out here. We're going to use this. We're going to start wrapping and loading up some of these bad boys. So what we'll do, we'll take one like this, and we're just going to put it right there in the middle of the thing, and get some more pieces of the duck. We can. Little tiny little shards here. Do something like that. Just kind of load them up. And we'll take a piece of bacon. And I'm not sure if it's going to be better to tear this bacon in half or use the whole strip. We're just going to have to play it by ear. But let's see what that little guy. We'll just go with it right now. And then we'll just we'll twist the bacon around there just like that. Give them a wrap. These jalapenos are pretty big, so they will take a whole strip of bacon. Do just like that. Maybe take a toothpick and put right through there, guys. I think that's it. That's all you need, really. And we'll set him aside on the tray, get him ready to cook. We'll do the rest up just like that, y'all. Alright, y'all, today we're going to be cooking out here on my Yoder Smokers YS640. I've got it cranked to 300 degrees. That's where we're going to see it. What we're going to do, we're going to put the wrapped duck poppers on there and we're going to let them go. Y'all, so we're going to go ahead and put them on here. Do them just like that. And oh yeah, now I talked to Mr. Morris. He's a master of these things as far as jalapeno poppers goes. And he was saying put them on the second shelf. My second shelf's kind of dirty right now, so we'll see how this does. He said they could burn down here as far as grease dripping, but the Yoder, I don't know what kind of pit he's cooking on. You know, we've got the deflection plate and all that good stuff, so we should be fine. That's a big one there. That one over there. We'll just sit, man. This duck, really good stuff, man, from that tasty duck and all that goodness. Oh yes, sir. Got some here that I didn't get any stuffing for. These just cream cheese, and we'll set these in the back. All right. So we're gonna shut this down with those on there like that. Y'all will hope for the best. By the way, we're cooking today with these smoke ring barbecue pellets, that 100% cherry, nice good mild cherry flavor. I think that'd be perfect for these. Let's have a look at them. They've been on here about 20 minutes or so. Oh yeah, look at them. Real nice. That bacon's cooking, but let's see, what we're going to do is just let them keep on rolling here until they get nice and crisp. At them, y'all, they're starting to render some of that fat, darken up a little bit. That's what we're talking about. We'll let them go. It's been about another 15 minutes. Y'all, they've been on there for about an hour, so I cranked the Yoder up to about 355 now. Remember, we're about 300. Here's what they're looking like, and we're going to crank it up and just try to crisp that bacon. Alright, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get these off the grill now. I'm sure they're done. Can't wait to look at them. Oh, yeah. See, you know they're done. The bacon starts getting crisp and the cheese is oozing out. Oh, yeah. So let's go ahead and I'll start removing them here. Put them over here on this tray. Awesome. Y'all, I just got a call from the popper master, as you say, old Abe, and he said you've got to put a glaze on them things. So don't take them off the grill, so you put a glaze on them. So we're going to glaze them with this here, with pig blankets barbecue sauce. Wonderful. He says do something kind of sweet, so we're going to roll with this pig's blanket barbecue sauce. Let me show you what I'm going to do. Put some of it here in the thing. Gosh dang it, not that much. Just hope we got enough here. And this stuff is wonderful. Remember, I told you it was competition style, basically. So let's get you close here. So what we're going to do, I put them back on here, and I crank the heat up a little bit, just what he says. So let's glaze them with this barbecue. All right. I mean, these things are fantastic. I'll be honest, I tasted one. But he said, man, you gotta get that glaze on there. So I trust old Abe, man. He knows what he's doing when it comes to these poppers and it comes to barbecue. So we're going to glaze these up and let them go a few more minutes, y'all. Y'all, let's try these wonderful duck poppers, man. They're ready. Can't wait to give one a try. A little perfect bird right here. Look at that. Come on up with me. Let's see. That's outstanding, y'all. Oh yeah. Yeah, that cheese with the with that duck, that smoked duck, and the bacon, that is fantastic. And I've had a lot of these jalapeno poppers. Never had any this good. Give it a try. Really go on to tastyduck.com. Getting some of that fresh duck breast like that, sliced up thin with that marinade just from the Poultry Master's brother. Remember that? Man, Robbie knocked this one out of the park. And I want to thank Abe too. He's a master at making these sort of poppers and stuff, helping us out. So, oh yeah, that's awesome. Y'all please look in the description box. I'll put the link to tastyduck.com and all that stuff in there for you. And I appreciate y'all. Please like my videos, sub my channel. God bless. This is an awesome game day snack. You know what, pro tip, go ahead and zap them underneath the broiler for a minute in your gas oven, or if you got an electric oven, turn it up, and just let that give an extra little crisp to that bacon like that. Look at that. Awesome.